For any Xbox or PlayStation codes or cheap games on any platform, use the referral link in the description. It'll take you to g2a.com. Use the promo code CHES over there and you'll get yourself 3% cash back. For all No Identity merchandise, hats, hoodies and t-shirts, follow the link in the description down below to the No Identity Fan Fibre website. Hey guys, welcome to episode number 22 of the Oviedo Career Mode series here on FIFA 17, episode 22 of Season 2, of course. We have 3 games to go. Unfortunately, I have recorded the previous 3 games, and my computer blue screened whilst it was kind of, not rendering, but what's the word I'm looking for? Exporting the footage and the facecam files, etc. and lost it all. So, unfortunately, I can't show you the games against Celta Vigo, which was a 1-1 draw, the game against Villarreal, which was a 0-0 draw, and the game against Real Madrid, which I won by 3-0 at home. So I'm infuriated at that because especially that final result was extremely, extremely good fun to play, and it was going to be one of the best episodes of the series, kind of building up from 2 draws on the back of the draw against Betis and 2 wins against Zaragoza, and I'm still livid that it happened now. But fingers crossed you see this video. If it happens again, I'm actually going to lose my mind. We currently sit in 6th. With 3 games to go, we are playing 11th place Sevilla, we are playing 9th placed Athletic Bilbao, and then 3rd placed Atletico Madrid. Now Bilbao are only 3 points behind us. Sevilla are a way off the pace, so probably out of the European hunt at present, but we are right in the thick of it. Everybody's played 35 games, we're behind Sociedad on head-to-head, but we would be ahead of Villarreal on head-to-head, I believe. If not, then we'd definitely be ahead of them on goal difference. We drew against them recently in that last episode, and I think I drew against them in the previous game against them this year as well. Bilbao, I'm hoping to get a victory against 2, and Athletic. Basically, if I win all 3 games today, we will finish in a European spot of some form, whether that be Europa League or Champions League. At this stage is unclear. Let's have a quick head back through and find that other Villarreal game and see what the result was in that one. It was at the beginning of the season, I think. We drew 1-1, so we've drawn against Villarreal twice, 1-1 and 0-0. So it would be goal difference that would decide what happens with regards to ourselves and Villarreal, should we end up on the same amount of points, and goal difference is heavily in my favour. So, we'll start with Sevilla away. I need a win. Then we'll go to Athletic Bilbao. I need a win. And we'll head to Atletico Madrid, where I could really do with a win. So, take 9 points today. We'll get at least a Europa League spot, if not a Champions League spot. Fail to do that, and it's all up in the air still. So, wish me luck. Drop the video a like if you enjoy. Subscribe to the channel too to make sure you don't miss out on any more. Obviously, heading into Season 3 in the not too distant future. Apologies about the loss of those previous 3 games, but unfortunately, technology sometimes lets you down. So, it's just one of those things, I'm afraid. Let's go play Sevilla. Pineda. In there to Joselu, across to Correa, to Galdamez. Out wide there to Varela, poke it down the line. Verdillo takes it in his stride well. And inside there to Galdamez, trying to turn to get away from Crone Daly. We've managed to do it just. Oh, the defender committed to the challenge, now got nowhere near the ball. Verdillo will get the cross in, and underneath it is... Oh, it wouldn't let me chase it, Joselu, until the ball just... Or Correa, until the ball was already on top of him, so I couldn't attack it for a header. I just had to try and chest it down. That's frustrating. We'll get the ball forward again, though. Correa with a good turn. In there to Ortiz. I go back to Correa. Bit of space for a shot. Perhaps could have gone left to the man on the outside, Galdamez, but decided to go for the shot instead. Straight at the keeper, unfortunately, but starting on the front foot, which is exactly what I need to do here in this game. Kiko gets the tackle in there, but Ganso gets the follow-up in, but no. Pineda's won it back. This is good. This is positive. This is what we need. Correa. I'll look for Joselu. Can we get round the defender? No. Correa into Galdamez. Back through that gap to Correa. It's a foul there. We'll take the free kick. A little bit too far out to shoot, but it will be a yellow card for the defender. I'm just going to play it short. I've not really got any other option here but to do that. Galdamez will get it under control. He's turned well. Galdamez, good save by David Soria, out for a corner. It's been all one-way action so far, but will we end up taking the lead at some point? It's going to drop here to Tapio. Not exactly the man I want to take a shot from the edge of the box. Galdamez could. Femini has been in quite a decent goal-scoring vein of form recently, and that was floating towards the top corner. Had the keeper scrambling, but it didn't quite find the target. It just kind of floated on and so close, but not close enough. Corner for Sevilla. Crone Daly to take it. Looks like they're going to go short here to Ben Yedder, and they are. 5-star weak foot on in Ben Yedder, but Tobio heads that away, only as far as Martin Montoya. It's not Martin Montoya, it's a different Montoya. He's going to shoot, but he's going to shoot wide. Sevilla's first chance of the game after 25 minutes, but not on target. Given away by Nzonzi to Tobia. Pineda. Oh, runners in front of me. I'm going to go to Correa first. Drop the shoulder. I could try and get this back to a teammate in the middle, maybe. There's Haselu, takes under control, and thumps it home. We lead by a goal to nil here after half an hour. That's a very good finish from Haselu. He's been on a little bit of a goal drought recently. Hasn't scored for 4 or 5 games, but when we need him in this final game, or in these final games of the episode, or final games of the season, get the right word, he's stepping up to the plate. He's top goal scorer. I think that was his 20th goal in La Liga this season. He is top goal scorer in the league, pushing for that golden boot, but we need to score more. I don't think one will be enough here against Sevilla. They're too good a team. I don't think one will be enough against any of today's opponents. They're all too good a team to have one goal be enough against them. But it's a good start. We now just need to build on it. Ferreira with a throw into Galdamez. I'm going to get this quickly to Haselu and around the corner there to Correa. Haselu's gone again. I've got support here from Ortiz. On the overlap is Kiko Femenia. In the middle there is Correa. Spin, play the ball, and it's not going to reach Galdamez. It will reach Galdamez. It won't reach Galdamez. Correa still with the ball. Here's Alvaro Verdillo. Back to Correa. Let's try a finesse from the edge of the box. Well held by David Soria. Still 1-0. 5 minutes to go till the break. Correa through the gap. Galdamez to Haselu. Get it back there to Galdamez. Look to find Correa. It will reach him thanks to the deflected pass. And that's 2-0. That's the gap, the daylight I needed, or I feel like I need, in this game against Sevilla. The pass, to be fair, was pretty poor from Galdamez. But the deflection off the defender just took it straight into Correa's path. And he's buried it nicely, squeezing it underneath the keeper. We lead by 2-0 here away at Sevilla. This is what we needed to start this off. But one win isn't going to be enough. I need 3 to guarantee European football, and we still have Bilbao and Atletico Madrid left to play. And a half against Sevilla, to be fair, so there's no reason why they can't score 2.5 if I can. Galdamez in there to Pineda. Across to Haselu, just lay that off to Ortiz. There's an option here for Femenia. Around the outside on the right, pull that back. Haselu, 3-0. This is going very, very well right now. I don't see Sevilla get themselves back in it now. They could have scored 2, but I don't see them scoring 3. To get that third and put the tie to bed so early on in the second half has really settled my nerves here, because Sevilla is still a very good and capable side. So it's not completely assured of 3 points, but 95% of the way there. Vitolo could cross. Oh, he looked inside there to Nzonzi. Inside to... Oh, wow. What a strike from Ganso. But was saved by the keeper. As I mentioned, Sevilla capable of scoring goals. Ganso will take the corner himself. It's a good delivery too. And Adil Rami was underneath that, but he's headed well wide. Goal kick. Venus inside to Crone Daly. They're messing about with it on this left-hand side, but they're not actually getting anywhere with it. Nzonzi could play that back round the corner. He hasn't. He's going to go back to Tremolinas. His touch takes him inside the box. Good cross. Ganso with a header. It's spilt by Hurtado and cleared away by the defender. That's 2 opportunities now Ganso has had to score in this second half that he hasn't been able to take. If he'd have taken both of them, then Sevilla would have been right back in this game. But they've been wasteful in front of goal. Ganso specifically has been wasteful in front of goal. And unfortunately for his teammates, they still find themselves 3-0 down, not back at 3-2 with a chance of getting an equaliser. Pineda to Correa and back again. See Caicedo all the way out there. We will use him. Just wait for the ball to arrive at his feet. Don't need to rush things. We have a comfortable lead and we don't want to risk giving the ball away to get caught on the counter-attack. Correa could actually maybe make it 4, but no, Soria makes a good save down low. Correa with the corner. In it comes. Underneath that is Haselu. I was in control of Pineda. Soria again makes a good save. Correa with another corner. Could be Tobio underneath at this time. That time I think it was Pineda, but Soria gets the ball under control after it bounces down to him off his teammate. Oh, and they very nearly gave it straight back to me there. 13 minutes to go between us and 3 points. Vitolo into Lenglet. Oh, that's a foul. The defender pushed forward. They're obviously on all-out attack. Not that it's going to make any difference whatsoever. They could pull one back here from a free kick. See what they can do. Tobio gets the yellow card. Ben Yedder can take a half-decent free kick. Although, They're trying something from the training ground. Mariano into Sarabia, who strikes that very well. But Hurtado is loving keeping a clean sheet at the minute. Vitolo to take the corner for them. Comes in and he'll catch that as well. He's actually made drastic improvements in the past couple of in-game months, Hurtado. He made some dodgy mistakes halfway through the season that made me question whether he was actually worthwhile. Of course, we do have Arrizabalaga coming in next year to be my new number one keeper, but it's nice to know that Hurtado has grown enough so that he can most definitely do a job in the first team whenever called upon. And he's done a great job for us this year. Kept me in a handful of games. Thankfully, we haven't needed to be kept in this one because they've been a little bit wasteful, although he has made some good saves from Ganso earlier on in the game. But it's going to be 3-0 here as the final whistle will go momentarily. Part 1, Step 1, complete. All we need to do now is get 3 points against Bilbao. That was rhymed and it wasn't supposed to. We could, in fact, make it 4-0 if I could just play this around well enough. Villalba off the bench to put it wide. Well, it would have been a great way to end, but never mind. 3-0 the final result. Part 1, Step 1 complete, 3 points on the board. Not sure how other results went. Villarreal beat Valencia. Interesting that other teams around us are playing each other as well. Obviously, we're playing 3 teams in and around us. And Villarreal play Valencia. That's big for Villarreal for their top 4 push. And big for us for Valencia's situation with us with regards the Europa League spots. I've seen Valencia drop down to 8th. We are now level on points with Sociedad, but above them. And a point ahead of Valencia, 2 points ahead of Espanyol, 4 points ahead of Deportivo, although Espanyol do have a game in hand, key to point out. But we are 5th, and we play 6th place Bilbao next, followed by 3rd placed Atletico Madrid. We are 3 points away from Villarreal in 4th. Can we get ourselves up into those top 4 positions with the final 2 games, or will it be Europa League football for us next season? This is going to be a big couple of games coming up. Santa Maria into Costinha to be with the tackle though. I'm playing quite a high pressure game. As soon as I get the ball into someone's feet, there's instantly someone around me trying to nibble at my ankles to take it off me. Acheta with a forceful challenge on Haselo. I'd rather he got back to his feet rather than stand there complaining, but I'll poke that through there looking for Video. Taking it in his stride well and turns brilliantly too, and we'll find Haselo who can poke that there to Pineda, who is denied by our future goalkeeper, Arrizabalaga. What a save. I was certain he was going to tuck that home. If he'd have taken it on his right, then maybe he would have, but the reactions there were brilliant from Arrizabalaga. That's why we're signing him. And unfortunately, the header from the corner gets headed over by Iñaki Williams. We'll have another opportunity. Let's try again, shall we? Correa with the ball in. Underneath that is Kiko, and wide of the post it goes. Costinha into Iñaki Williams, who has the pace to get away. Back to Costinha, into Santa Maria. They've overplayed it. If he'd have shot there, would have stand a better opportunity of scoring, but thankfully he tried to play the extra pass. For Dio, I'll just knock this inside there to Pineda, forward to Correa. I'm going to try and not overplay it myself up this end. I have a tendency of doing so, but Arrizabalaga denies me again. The defender couldn't quite get to the ball over the top. I probably had enough time to take a touch there, but rushed it. Rather than overplaying and taking too long, I took it too quickly and didn't wait long enough. 20th minute, it's still 0-0, but the ball is still in a danger area here. Selu can't get played through. Nice little dink by Ortiz into the path of Kiko. Poke it there to Correa, and quickly inside for Haselu. Now don't overplay it, Ches. Drive into the box and finish it. Oh, well, we will do, but only because Arrizabalaga has palmed that straight into the path of Alvaro Vidillo. Lucky that it's gone that way. I was hoping Haselu was going to sweep that home, and how many times this season have we seen him sweep the ball home in situations like that? Thankfully, Vidillo had the pace to keep up with the move and was right place, right time to give us a 1-0 lead after 26 mins. San Jose forward there to Costinha, into Santa Maria. Not able to get the ball off him just yet. Trying with multiple different people, but he's able to hold on to the ball superbly well. Iñaki Williams, great cross. Tabio heads away. Ed Lewis needs to win this. He did, but headed it only against Costinha. Santa Maria scores to make it 1-1. Shit. He's drilled that at the near post. If this header from Ed Lewis hadn't bounced off Costinha and dropped straight to their striker, we would have gotten it clear. But it fell straight to Santa Maria's feet, and he has pile drived that home at the near post. Nothing Hurtado can do against that. It's 1-1. Varela into Vidillo. Pull that back. Varela again. Into Haselu. Desperate to get myself back in front as soon as possible. Ortiz turns. Oh, penalty given. I thought he got the ball there. I was like, oh, is he going to give it? Is he not? And in the end, he has. I'm Eric Laporte. I mean, it was a decent attempted tackle. He probably didn't assume that I was going to try and turn back inside. And to be fair, he's won the ball there. He's won it with his midriff, not his legs. But the referee's given the penalty. I don't think that should have been a pen, but Haselu will step up and bury it. We're back in front again. 3 goals in the space of 10 in-game minutes. 2 for us and 1 for them. We lead again. Big switch by Iñaki Williams out to Oscar DeMarcos. Could cross it. Hasn't crossed it yet. There's the ball in. Tobio heads away. Varela into Vadillo. It was given away. Santa Maria. Tobio with the tackle. Given away again. Oh, Iñaki Williams with great footwork. Ed Lewis gets there to block the shot. It's good defending. Balenciaga elected to go down the line. Now he's going backwards. Munayin turns it. Oh, the footwork from Munayin there was not once but twice. That's undefendable. You just can't defend against that. Ike Munayin is something else in that particular move, and Costinha has his and Bilbao's second of the game. No, Costinha didn't score the first, did he? Costinha set up the first. I mean, how are you supposed to defend against that footwork from Ike Munayin? You can't. It's impossible. 2-2. Free kick for Iñaki Williams to take. Lofts it in, and I think Benyat did actually get something on that, although I don't think Hurtado was ever genuinely worried that that was going to go in. Varela will look to play in Vadillo down the line. Mikel San Jose isn't the fastest, so can't cope with the change of direction there. I need someone on the right-hand side to make a run, and he has. I'll play it over the top looking for Ortiz, and it will reach him, and he's in the box. Now I've got someone there. I'm going to try and pull this back to the man on the penalty spot that was Vadillo that gave the ball to him in the first place, but he just wouldn't quite reach. Here come Bilbao on the counter. Santa Maria into Mikel San Jose to Ike Munayin, who tore me apart for their second equaliser. Oscar DeMarcos is rapid, but Varela's no slouch, but he's not strong enough. And that's a great cross, and Santa Maria makes it 3-2 Bilbao. Oh, no. Don't do this to me, game. Don't do this to me. The weight of cross there was unreal. Unreal. You see Ed Lewis go up for it, and he just was a whisker away from getting on the end of it. Santa Maria was there. 3-2 Bilbao. Pineda's up with a header. Galdamez down into Correa, across to Haselu. Get around the outside, the defender, come on. Oh, what a tackle from Macheta. Ortiz picks up the loose ball though. Correa's there. He's rolled the defender well. Please bury that. No, he's kicked it straight at Arrizabalaga. Oh, that's the chance I needed to equalise. I don't know what sort of attempted header that was from Varela, and now we might be in trouble. Costinha trying to block off the pass to Iñaki Williams, but he's been able to find him. And Tobio gets the tackle in, thankfully. Oh, can't get the ball away, though. And Santa Maria's underneath that, and he very nearly makes it 4-2. This is so difficult against Bilbao. They're such a good team. Markel Susaeta's just come on for Ike Munayin. And Susaeta takes that corner, and Hurtado punches clear, and it will trickle out for a throw-in. I need an equaliser, but I'm not sure it's going to come. Win that, please. He's done well there. It's going to drop to Villalba. Around the corner to Pineda, forward to Haselu. See Caicedo making moves on the left-hand side. Villalba is there too. Villalba made a good run. Can he get on the end of this? Yes, he can. Cross it in. Keeper's punched, and he's going to get it away. Costinha will complete the clearance. Now, was that the final chance I'm going to get any sort of points haul from this game? I think it might be. Trying to win this back off Costinha, but I'm not strong enough. Great ball in behind to Iñaki Williams. Nods that down for Figuera. Good tackle. Don't you dare, ref. Give me this one more opportunity, please. And Haselu could be in. This is the chance. Haselu in the box. Haselu! Oh, Arrizabalaga with a great save. Villalba keeps it alive. Back into Caicedo. Across. Pineda. Space. Oh, misses the target. Final whistle goes. We lose to Bilbao. I think that might be the Champions League dream over. 14 efforts I had in that game. 8 on target. Arrizabalaga made save after save after save. He's probably denied us Champions League football and denied himself Champions League football for next season, because he's coming to me in the summer. Fair play to him for being professional and doing what he needed to do for his current team, but he may have just screwed his future employers out of all European football. We play Atletico Madrid next. All 3 of us there are on 58 points. None of us can reach the Champions League. You've got Bilbao, Sociedad, Oviedo all on 58. Espanyol on 57. So 2 of those 4 sides will qualify for the Europa League next season. And we need to better Bilbao's result after losing to them now, because on head-to-head, they'll be above us. Oh, God, I need to go and beat Atleti. I have to. Vitti into Jonathan Pereira. Caicedo's looking to make that run through. Vasilico gets it down and Godin away to Kranovita. Vasilico again involved. Now, because of the nature of the fixture list, I'm having to play a rotation side here, because this game is coming on the Tuesday after the Saturday game against Bilbao. So, as such, if we are to get European football next season, it will be thanks to our fringe players. Thanks to the players that probably won't play in any of the European games next year because of the influx of new players that are coming in. The majority of the players on the pitch right now will either get minimal football or be moved on or sent out on loan. And Hurtado makes up for my error there with the left back. And it's still 0-0 here. A point could be enough. A point could be enough. We're keeping an eye on results for Sociedad, keeping an eye on results for Bilbao, and the result for Espanyol. Now, I haven't had anything pop up top right of my screen yet, and obviously we'll be able to see at half-time what the scores are in those games. And if we draw here, then the score in those games is absolutely crucial. Drill it in there to Pereira. I need runners around me, one of which is arriving in Sanchez. Good save down low by Jan Oblak. Corner to come in here from Fran Villalba. Oblak's come for it and he's only punched. He'll drop to Vitti. Bit of space here, we'll let the shot fly and inches, centimetres away from a stunning 1-0 lead. What a hit that was from Vitti. Off the top of the bar and out for a goal kick. Aguirre on the breakaway. And Caicedo to arrive on the left-hand side. And he has done at just the right time. And he's accelerating away. And I'll look to poke through Jonathan Pereira, who's in behind. Jonathan Pereira, we lead. I had to settle myself there. And I won't lie, I got nervous as balls in front of goal there. I thought that Jan Oblak was going to pull out his high reflexes and stop me from scoring. He hasn't. But we can't get too ahead of ourselves. We took the lead against Bilbao twice and still ended up losing. Let's concentrate. Let's get another goal and push on like we did against Sevilla and replicate that result, not the one that we got in the previous game against Bilbao. Bora with the turn, looking for the ball over the top towards Torres, but we've won the header. Bora gets a toe in though. Torres down to Nico Gaitan. Oh, God, that wasn't far away at all. At all. Great effort from Nico Gaitan, but wide. Aguirre into Villalba. I'm going to wait to play the ball to Pereira for the right moment, and that was it. Oh, Godin waits for the right moment to put the tackle in. Aguirre, I'll go back to Villalba and then look to bend it. That's not quite worked, unfortunately. Saul will look to come away with it here. And I might actually switch to defensive because my wing-backs are pushing a long way forward and I don't want to get caught on the counter and end up conceding a goal. The frustrating thing is that because Atleti are involved in the Copa del Rey final, this game was moved to midweek. So not only am I having to play the rotation players as we mentioned, but it also means that there's only one other game being played today, and that is Real Madrid's game against Sevilla. So, unfortunately, even if we win here, we still won't know until we advance further through the calendar whether we have gotten European football for next season or not. So it's going to be nerve-wracking. Really, really nerve-wracking. We just need to make sure we get the 3 points, and then we can worry about everyone else. But I have to do my job first, and my job is to win. 25 minutes to go. Still 1-0 in front. Lato has picked up a knock here, and he's having to come off as a late substitute. So I'm going to put Lovrencic in, and I'm going to put him across at right back, and I'm going to throw... Actually, I could probably throw Sainz in there at CDM. He could probably play there and do a job because he's got decent passing. I'll throw Sainz in for Sanchez, and we'll throw Duarte. Do I throw Duarte in? I'm going to throw Duarte in. This is going to be his first appearance, I think. Pretty sure it's his first appearance as an Real Oviedo player in the biggest game of the entire series so far. Just an awkward fall for Lato. Shouldn't be out for long, although obviously it's the last game of the season and he's only on loan, so we're not going to need him. But 3 changes being made with 23 minutes to go. Villalba, put that forward there for Jorge. Out wide to Crusader. And I'm sorely tempted to just waste time. But, knowing me, I'd waste time. They'd then score and I'd leave myself no time to do anything to respond. And I'd only get a point and or maybe lose. So I'm still going to try and push for a second. But I'm not going to push too hard. I'm not going to risk making a mistake and leaving myself open at the back just to get that second goal. So, like, for example, Fernandez pushing forward there. I'm actually going to pass it inside, let him get back into position at right back, or left back now. And we won't worry about him being out of position. Larencic as well. Going to let him get back into a defensive position, and hopefully we can... That's a free kick. Thank you very much. Hopefully we can see this game out. 15 minutes to go now. Free kick in a good position. Do I let Villalba take it? I mean, I don't see any reason why not. Duarte's got okay free kicks. I mean, what a whirlwind story it would be for Duarte if he comes off the bench here and scores a goal to seal us European football. He's kicked it straight into the wall, so that isn't going to be the case now. But he could get himself an assist. Pereira shoots that straight at Oblak. Still 1-0 to Larencic. Through there looking for the run of Viti, who's going to turn inside with his first touch and lay this across here in front of Fran Villalba. Good save down low by Jan Oblak, but wasting precious seconds yet again. Villalba with the cross. And it comes underneath this. Could be Jonathan Pereira. Underneath it was Saul. Viti will get it under control and lose out to Vasalico. But I'm just trying to, again, win the throw so we can waste some time. There we go. Viti, I'm just going to delay and delay and delay and delay and delay and then throw it. Work that back inside there to Duarte. Could go for a 1-2. We still will. Duarte around the man. Duarte on his left foot. Okay, note to yourself. Don't shoot with Duarte. Throw for Atleti, Koke to take it. He's going to get it inside there to Angel Correa, who brings it down. Gets the cross in, but we should clear that with Jorge, and we have done, but only as far as Saul. Don't you dare bury this in the top corner. Over the bar. Oh, I swear my stomach drops every single time they get near the goal. So desperate for European football next year. I'm just going to punt this long. I'm not going to take any risks with playing it out short. Hopefully we can win this header. We haven't, but we will pick up on the loose ball. Jorge gets it out wide. Oh, there's barely any time left here for Atleti to do anything, and I am just going to take my time. I'm not going to rush it. Salico punts that long. Win this header, please. He's missed it. Angel Correa brings it down. 3 minutes added on. 3 minutes between us and the potential of European football next season. Although, to be fair, we still need to advance a couple of days to find out if we have actually done it, even if we do get the victory. Because at present, we are outside the top 6. We could finish inside the top 6. There's the final whistle. Right, are you ready? Moment of truth. I'm going to cut to the final league table now. I'm advancing, as you can see, and prize money has been dished out. But what is it prize money for? £82.2 million. But what position is that? I couldn't see the league table as I was advancing forward. Who was it that rejected a contract? Aguirre. Okay, let me just quickly offer Aguirre a contract extension. I'm offering everybody that has just over 1 year left on their contract an extra couple of years. So the prize money is 82.2 million, but what is that for? I'm going to cover the screen. I'm not going to look. I'm going to do that. I can just see it out the corner of my eyes. Then is that the league table? That's the league table, isn't it? There we go. Or that's the league table thing. Fixes. I'm not going to look again. I'm going to scroll. I'm going to go in and 5th. Europa League football next year. 4 teams finished on 58 points. Espanyol, Sociedad, Valencia and Bilbao. All finished on 58. Wow. Wow. Real Madrid win the league on 90. Then 21 points behind come Barcelona. Atleti on 68. Villarreal 62. Us on 61. Bilbao, Valencia, Sociedad and Espanyol all on 58. That win against Atleti has done it. That win against Atletico Madrid with my reserve side has gotten us Europa League football next year. Wow. Zaragoza, Levante and Eibar get relegated, unfortunately for them. But we will be in Europe next year, and that prize money will come in handy for next season. It wants me to try and have... One of my board objectives was to have £2.5 million left in the transfer budget, but I'm not going to have that. I'm not even going to have close to that, so I'll just leave that and not worry about changing the budget. Well, Europa League football for us next year, and of course an influx of 13 new players as well. Season number 3 is going to be pretty damn good. I think we'll go for a title challenge as well, at least a top 4 push, if not a title challenge. So I'm not sure what our transfer budget will be next year either. I'm excited for Season 3 now. We'll have a roundup tomorrow, and then we'll get cracking with Season number 3. Drop the video a like if you enjoyed. Subscribe to the channel too to make sure you don't miss out on that 3rd season. Make sure you check all of the Arsenal series videos as well, and Fatal started recently too, so check those videos. But for now, I'll see you later.